I like how fast it's going, but golly, I think it's going too fast. I'm just saying. Alright everyone, okay, I know everyone's gonna ask me to make these jetpacks, jet boots, dude, it's in the shop, holy Christ, 64, we're making them, alright, you guys keep telling me, alright, I'll make them right here, right now, I'm finally making the jetpacks, and I fall off my stairs. Okay, let's make these jetpacks, let's not just make them, we gotta buy them. Yep, we have almost 2 stacks of these things. Alright, give me, submit jet boots. There we go. Oh my god, Flux repeatable quest. Really? You could literally make these right now? Well, not make them, but you could just straight up buy. Dude, I wish I knew that earlier. But we have jet boots. How do I charge these things? I guess we could try this thing, the Tinker's Workshop. Okay, we need to make a little bit of glass. Yeah, make that little bit of glass. Alright, Tinker's thing. Okay. Yeah, we have this, which... Okay, I know this can be used. There we go. Can I throw these in here? Do they charge? They charge! Okay! Okay, okay. That's cool. That's cool. Alright, so if I throw these on, let's see. Oh my god. Oh, they're literally like creative flight. Holy Jesus. How much power did it cost? 50 AE. How bad is it? Okay, it's not half bad. It's not half bad. We just need to give it some better power. Wait, we have better power right here. Yeah, no, this should now do way better, honestly. Wait, can I just throw? No, I can't. Okay, so let's throw these rocket boots in there. There we go. Charging. I just wanted to fill. Okay, good. But okay, I guess while we're waiting for our jet boots, we're actually gonna make the requester. So we're gonna go into this and being like, we're gonna make the requester now. Okay, so we need to make a couple things. Alright, so if I go off and now make, I don't have everything to make this. Okay, I don't have enough to make this. Okay. Alright, well, there you go. Make everything then, game. Make everything. I know you can. You have the ability. I have made everything possible for this thing to automate everything. And here we go. Now we got the requester. Yep, this is keep things in check. So now, I don't know. I guess for now, I could just stick this thing right here. Requester. Yep, just as the same as I remember. And the reason why I'm trying to get into the requester right now is because we have a little issue here, right here. You guys may be able to tell this right here. This thing right here, you know how it inputs, it's kind of broken. So we need to fix that. But first of all, I'm going to need the recipe. There we go, there's the recipe. Alright, so we got to break this right here. I think, oh yeah, this is still, oh wait, I was going to say still connected. It shouldn't be. But if I connect that right there, yep, it makes it all work. That's good. That's nice. That's nice. All right, let's make sure I get this here. Yeah, it's gonna make me the nitrogen, whatever. Wait, is that? Oh, we actually want this nitrogen stuff first because that's the stuff we actually need. So I'm just doing this to make sure that everything is going in the right spot. So yeah, if I put this in here now, I'm going to need to. Oh, this actually needs to output now. I just realized this actually has to output over here now. I realized since I made this different, I actually have to output it over here. Alright, hold on. Yep, the jetpacks are completely full. So now I have now creative flight for, I don't know, as long as I keep them charged. Probably is really going to get batteries for them also. Okay, so now that I have that, now I have to set the requester here to, I don't know, is this gonna work? It is going to straight out work. Okay, for one, what I am going to do is make my job simpler. I'm just gonna cut myself a good little hole here. It's going to lead. Wait, do I take fall damage with these boots? Wait, do I take fall damage? Is that shock absorption? I think that what that means. So I no longer take fall damage. Okay, I think it's working. Yeah, I think I've got it to work right. Okay, I think that I now have done what I wanted. So I have the requester always going. So the amount of batch size, the amount of stock. Oh wait, what am I at for this stuff? Nitrogen. All right, so we're at 30 buckets right now. Wait, that's oxide. I need nitrogen. Oh, we don't have any. Okay, so I guess we should always be making some. So I guess I'll have like the limit be, I don't know. Actually, maybe would this work better? Submit changes like that. Yeah, there we go. See, now that it's gonna completely work the way I have it set. So that's what happens now. Now that I have the requester, it's always gonna ask for the system to make sure this is always having nitrogen, and that it stops it. If you come over here, it's gonna stop it from overfilling with other items, meaning it's only gonna put as what it needs in here. So it's only gonna push what it needs in here. It's not gonna push more than it can't make. So if it doesn't have something, it's not gonna use it. So pretty much I'm pretty sure it's not gonna overfill. Actually, I think if I set this right, if I show blocking mode, meaning it can't push. So if it can't push the ingredients, more ingredients, unless it's used up all the ingredients, that means we should be good. Oh, right, this is what I was making. Right, so the chemical reaction right here. So I was using water and the nitrogen dioxide, which, am I even pumping? Then I am pumping the dioxide in here. But I don't know if it's still working the way I want it to. It should be. I should be pumping it. I think the oxygen dioxide is being stored over here, right? Yeah. Okay, yeah, no, it is working. It is working. So it takes a little bit. See? Nothing. See, since this still needs it needs a certain amount of a certain amount of items before it can push more in. So once it knows that it can make more, or it'll stop because it doesn't have any more. It can't make no more, even though I set it to what, like 100 buckets. So it's only gonna work when it needs to. Okay, so now that we're where we left off here, so I don't know, I'm guessing I could just store this. Oh yeah, sulfuric acid and oxygen gas if I put it through actually, that's like the only way you actually can use this. Alright, you know what? We'll probably end up doing this just to get my sulfuric acid and some oxygen gas back because, you know... Well, okay, so now that I'm looking at this, for me to actually turn this into whatever, I need a centrifuge again, but I need this stuff, which takes sulfuric acid again and hydrofluoric acid. Which, okay, so I don't know if I'm even... How much of this stuff do I have? I guess I would probably have a lot of the sulfuric acid, right? 80 buckets? Yeah, wait, is that 8? Yeah, 80 buckets. I have 80 buckets of... Okay, but I need to make this now. Oh boy, yeah, this is gonna quickly expel my sulfuric acid. I'm not even gonna lie. Oh boy, yeah, no, this is gonna burn through my sulfuric acid I have. Uh-oh. Yeah, look, it is not... Oh, that's going up, but yeah, the sulfuric acid is going down. Yeah, okay, no, how do I slow this down? I like how fast it's going, but golly, I think it's going too fast. I'm just saying, maybe it can't output. Maybe I have to have it like someone like this, so it's something like backs up for a minute. This, holy Christ, that's gonna destroy my nitro. Even though it's only using a little bit, it's still gonna kill me. Yeah, I need it to go sort of... Yeah, this is better. I need it to go slower. Yeah, I'm hoping that it can actually... I think it's pulling everything I want out, right? It's pulling... Okay, here's the way I have this set up. I have this going a little bit slower, and the reason how I got it, I'm using this as kind of a buffer. The sulfuric nickel solution, I had this kind of as a buffer. See how slow it's going? Meaning it has a much higher chance of this being able to keep up, because I got to use this acid for another reason. So, and I have it pumping into here, so... Okay, seems that we're doing good. Okay, good. Alright, so what I need to now do is actually make this, which is a whole nother issue. So I think what I am going to do is I'm going to do the same thing with the requester. So I'm going to have it limited, so it can't just go crazy. Okay, so now that I have this, now we got to figure out this other stuff. Hydrochloric acid, which is made... Okay, I have to figure out this. I don't know what that is, but now we gotta figure this out, which is great. Ah, okay, wait a minute. We may have something here. So, okay, so it takes a bucket of this and salt. Okay, so to make this hydrofluoric acid. Okay, so it seems like the recipe I'm going to use is this, because I'm going to need... Oh yeah, I want the sulfuric acid to be on top. Okay, so no, now this just needs a chemical reaction, which I think I already have a couple of, and I'll just do it like this. I'll input the salt, and everything should run fine, honestly. Okay, so now that I have what I want set up, I now need to figure out how do I make salt? How do I make a good amount of salt? Is it a centrifuge is what I'm looking for? Because I know I needed a certain, or is it's seawater. Wait, don't I have salt? Because I'm pretty sure I have a crap ton of salt stuff over here. Yeah, I have salt. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Was it not connected? It wasn't connected. No wonder. I had salt the entire time and I just didn't have it connected. Ah. Alright, there we go. So now I have that set. Now it says it's missing ingredients. Oh boy. What in the world could these things be missing? What in the world could... Does it tell me? Oh, it might help if I actually had it connected. There we go. Now it's making stuff. I also have it on the same system so that it cannot go crazy. I made sure that it can put... Oh, hold up. Actually, it's not working. I think if I do that, there we go. Now we'll start pumping that stuff into there, so it's limited also, so it can't go super fast. You see it's pulling a little bit out, so it's not going crazy with it. Oh, I'm so stupid. I also forgot to set the requester to make this also. Duh. Okay, okay. I need this to make... I just got rid of it. Oh, wait a minute. What was it? Alright, so there we go. So now that I have it, it's working. It's going. So, okay, I think we're doing good. Alright, there we go. So now that we're actually now making the aqua regine? Is that regine? Is that how I would actually say it? Regine? I'm guessing. Okay, so now that I now have that, now what I am going to now do is I now can take that to make the platinum. Well, I could take it beyond this and actually turn it into a centrifuge. And then I will actually get platinum surge residue, which then I think after that doesn't help. I thought the platinum surge residue was going to give me actual platinum. How do I get platinum out of this? Ah, the raw platinum powder. That's how it's done. Okay then. Okay, so chemical reaction and set this up. Alright, so if I dump all of this in here, there we go. Now that will start working as planned. Actually, let's speed this up just a little bit. I just want to speed it up. There we go. Oh wait, does this thing need a number? No, it does need HV. I think it's just going to take some time. God Jesus, I do this way too often. It wasn't that. It needed a centrifuge. Well, oops. I do have some buckets. I guess I can take it out like this and then dump it in like this. It's all I can really do. Alright, there we go. So now I got all the stuff I don't want in the chemical over here. So now if we look into here, this is now making all of this. You see this? All of this to make this. This one line of product. This one line of product to make this stuff. I'm just gonna store most of this. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm storing most of this in a drawer. Alright, there we go. So now that's all hooked up and good to go. Now let's make sure we get the ME this so that it can, my system knows it can recognize it and access it. So there we go. So now we got the platinum stuff going. So everything should be running fine. Alright, so now we just gotta make the raw platinum powder and electrolyze it? Yep, electrolyze it. Alright, so if I now do that, it should now send that into here to be electrolyzed. There we go. So then the electrolyzer will actually get me platinum dust, and then I could turn that platinum to dust into blitz powder. What in the world? Okay. Uranium, oh no, we haven't even gotten the uranium yet. That thing looks like it's buzzing. I'm good. Okay, yeah, nope. It seems like then after this we could directly smelt it into platinum ingots. Oh, finally. Finally. Alright, so now that I now got platinum dust here set, now I need to now go off and make, I need to smelt this down. Alright then, so I just need to get myself an electric smelter here. Alright, there we go. So now that should now get pumped into the electric smelter to be smelted down into platinum ingots. And now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to throw the platinum ingots up there. It doesn't need to be known fancy. It doesn't need to be connected. There we go. So now we have a place for us to actually store platinum ingots. So it's not just going directly into the system and possibly back and stuff up. We don't need that. Alright, so now that we have platinum ingots all done. Platinum is done. I don't even... Alright, was the platinum wire was what I was going after the entirety of this time. Was the platinum wire. I went this entire process to make platinum wire. Oh. Alright, I guess now we got the platinum wire done. Okay, I guess now we can actually make platinum wire. Ooh, it gives me actually 8 wire per. That's really nice. Okay, yeah, no, most definitely. I need to make another. Yeah, no, this is the way I'm doing my elevator now. Up and down, up and down. Okay, so now I need a wire mill. There we go. Now that we now have platinum set, we no longer worries. I think. Well, do I have these DOs actually made? They are here. Good. There we go. So now we actually now have the recipes and all to make all this. Bingo, dude. Dude, this took way longer than I thought it would. But that's one of those. Oh man, all for some platinum. All for platinum. That's what's getting me right now is the platinum part. All for some platinum. Okay, that wasn't as planned. I didn't realize that I mined exactly perfect to make it fit this 3x6. That was not a planned thing. But I think it made what I needed it to make, right? Did it? Yup, there we go. Now we have this thing which allows whatever. So, yep, now we can count a lot of... We're counting stuff off the list here for the clean room, which we are making slowly but surely. I think the next couple parts shouldn't... We need to get some type of steel going. I just realized that. We need to get some type of steel going. Probably next episode we got to get some steel going. I just realized we're going to need a good amount of steel.